Hey everybody, Lauren here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be a cute, fun little reveal. I just got this bad boy in the mail today. This is the Ciate London and Chloe Morello palette. I'm so excited it came back. You guys, you don't even understand. I have loved this palette since I first saw it. I think the colors are absolutely gorgeous and they're all the same kind of colors that I go for. So naturally when the Sephora app said, hey, you can buy this one day only, I snatched it right up. So we are gonna go ahead and do some swatching and I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts and feelings on it. I did already dip into a couple of the pans. I couldn't wait. I was too excited. But I already dipped into some of them, so I already kind of have some thoughts going on it. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into this video and talk about this palette. And don't forget, make sure you guys click subscribe before you leave. And we will go ahead and jump right in to this bad boy. So she had this palette out before, and basically it went away. It's one of those things, anytime a collab palette comes out, it comes out, goes away for a while, they bring it back if it's a really popular one, and this one by far I think is one of my favorites that I've seen. I'm filming a video next week Tuesday that's probably gonna top this palette, and I hate to say it because I do love this one so much, but there's one that's coming that I'm more excited about, and I'm sure anybody watching this will already know probably which one I'm talking about. But anyways, back to the topic on hand. She collabed with Ciate London, and I've used some of their products before and I actually really like the brand itself. So it comes in this cute little box with the eyes on the front. The back has the shadows as well as the names, so you can kind of reference it on the box too, but it is also on the palette itself with the pans, so this is basically in the palette as well. Just some general ingredient information, a quick little how-to. It says sweep the lightest shade from lash line to brow bone, dust on any of the medium shades onto the lower lid. If you choose to layer more than one shadow on the lower lid, begin with a matte shadow and then top it off with one of the shimmering or metallic shadows. Use the darkest shade to line the eyes. So she's got a really good variety in here. There's some good pinks, some good purples, there are some shimmer shades, there are the metallics that she calls it. It's probably the perfect variety. So here's the palette itself. It's got a great little mirror up here. It's kind of tiny, it's on the tinier side, but if you're standing there like holding this palette, this part actually works out really well because you can hold it and like you're not smudging your mirror, which is a problem I have a lot because I hold my palette and I like am in my face with it and I end up smudging a lot. So it's kind of nice to have a place like you can hold without smudging things. So here are all the shades of it, and the bottom underneath the pan are all the names of it, so you know what color you're dipping into. So she's got names like Skinny Dip, My Tribe, Be Sassy, Daydream, Own It. You know, they're all unique creative names. The box I know talked about shimmers or metallics, and honestly the shimmers and like metallics, I don't know if they're just referencing two different names, like, oh, some people may call it a shimmer, some people may call it a metallic. When I rubbed into these, like this one up here, we'll try this one because I didn't do that yet, it's like that topping goes away and it kind of becomes more of like a metallic over a shimmer. It's kind of weird. Like it's nice, but I don't know, like you swatch it and it's this gorgeous like shimmery shade, and I mean I love it. It's super smooth, it's super pigmented. I mean, you guys saw me, I just rubbed it a couple of times. They're super pigmented and they are buttery. I will admit that they are so rich. Like, I kind of am obsessed. Now, purples are the hardest shade to kind of make to where they're going to be even from what I've understood, but these are so smooth. When I first swatched it, I was kind of concerned because I swatched a Daydream first and it was like next to nothing. But when you go back in and dip in again, you get some good color payoff out of it. So those are just 3 of those. I don't know why the light's like being stupid right now, so I apologize. But you get some good pigmentation out of it. They're so smooth. It's kind of impressive, actually. I have used my Tartus Pro palette almost every single day. I've got the Smashbox limited edition, their photo mat that they came out with for the summer, and none of them are as smooth as these guys are. And honestly, I will use this a lot. I feel like they're gonna blend out nicely. I'm gonna swatch some more of these colors for you. I feel like with the way they go onto the skin when you're just swatching, that they are gonna last you all day. Which some shadows, even if you use that's pretty, even if you use a primer, it can just kind of clump up and do whatever they want. I have shades like my Pro palette, and I hate to say it because I love my Pro palette, but the browns crease, and I don't know why. But I feel like with the way these blend out, that they are going to last. So here is some more of the shades. This one up here is one of the shimmers. It's a little bit more subtle than, say, this guy right here. You can tell that that's a shimmer. So it's kind of like the perfect subtle, dark, smoky shimmer. I kind of really like that it's not like so in your face. These feel more like kind of like a foil. Like, well, not feel like, but look like. They're like, it's so hard to describe, honestly. But they go on so smooth, and I literally cannot wait to dive into this palette on a day-to-day basis. The colors, I mean, they're so universal. You got your brown shades up here. So if you aren't big into color, you have your brown shades and you have your lighter shades. So you've got your good base shades, your transitions, your darks. You've got, let's see, these 2 are shimmers, and then all here are the shimmers. So you have such a variety that you can use that honestly, day to day, you could get so many different looks out of this. I am partial, you can't really see it. I really wanted you guys to see this one. There we go. Like, it's so subtle. My lights are being so stupid. Not my lights, but like the light. I feel like though, you guys, this is gonna be a super good day-to-day palette. It's super smooth, it's super velvety. Just even on my hand, like once I put it on and I just like, even just like rubbing my hand around, some shadows will just blend and like get gross. Like these aren't really moving that much. So you put it down and it stays where you put it. And that to me is a big deal because if I'm wearing eyeshadow, I don't want it to move. I have an issue with watery eyes sometimes, and that can really mess with my eyeshadow, and I feel like this would really stand up to it. It's super smooth, super pigmented. I'm very, very impressed. I really wasn't sure how this was gonna be, but I knew it was a very popular palette before, so I kind of figured that it would be good, but I needed to see for myself, and the colors, this bottom row is gonna be all the time, every single day. I'm obsessed with it. The colors are gorgeous, super rich, pretty true to color. The only one that I had an issue with was Fierce. This one was kind of deceiving for me because I dipped into it and it seems like it's gonna be this awesome purpley shade, and then it's like orange. It's like a orangey pinkish color. I mean, you see how like pink that is compared to what's on my hand, right? Like they don't match. Like that is more orange to me than that pink should be. And that was the one downside because I was really excited to use that with some of the other purples and pinks. Now I'm still going to because it is still fairly pink, so I feel like it will blend really nicely. But that's the only thing so far that I am disappointed about. So all in all, I'm loving it and I'm excited to use it. I'm probably going to try it out tomorrow and just kind of do a nice light day-to-day look, and probably dip into Be Sassy and Jet Setter, these two pinks here, and then kind of go in light with Flirt because I love doing the pinks on my eyes a lot, so I might try those out tomorrow. So if I do, I will definitely post an update in the description box and tell you guys how they wear. But so far, so good. Oh my god, I'm impressed. I did not expect the shadows to be that smooth, to feel that buttery and beautiful, and the colors are so rich and so pretty. And it is coming out, I believe, sometime next month for you guys to actually buy again instead of just that one day only on Sephora. So if it does come out, I definitely recommend getting it, especially if you're looking for a good neutral palette. This is so easy. It's got basically everything you need. Granted, it doesn't have like a super dark black, so if you want to go super smoky, you don't have like a black to use if that's what you like to use. But there is Daydream, which is a super dark purple right here, and you also have your dark shimmer right here, so you could definitely probably make something happen with it. So I think this is a perfect 10 in my book. I'm so excited to use it. If you guys have any questions about it, if you've used it and have your own opinions on it, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. I want to hear everybody else's thoughts on this palette because I've never used it and I'm so excited. So I hope you guys liked this video and liked seeing this palette. If you guys, like I said, have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And make sure you click subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!